Welcome to our retirement, folks. Morning, everybody.
Good morning. All right. Oh,
I am.
good.
How are you all this morning?
What have you got to
Right.
say?
You what, Pat?
What have you got to say, sweetie?
I'm going to tell them what we did yesterday.
All right. Then.
After we did this video, we went up to the studio. And it was lively.
It was.
And Pat, she chats with all the artists. And not only the artists, but the workmen that were there. She wanted to borrow the sweeping brush from the workmen so she could sweep the toilet out, because they'd made a mess.
They'd been drilling into brick above, and there's a gap between wall and ceiling at toilet, and it all come through into toilet. A big pile of it.
Into Pat's toilets.
Not mine. Workmen use them.
Well, everybody uses them, but they're your toilets. In your kitchen.
There's some more toilets just round the corner.
Where?
In the other studio, you
Yeah.
know, the kitchen bit.
Yeah.
Where if you go through the end doors there, or you go through the end doors in the hallway, they're just on the side there. There's about 3 of them, I think.
Well, I mean, I didn't know.
Well, if that door's locked, you can't get through. And if there's nobody in the studios at that side, you can't get to them.
No.
So I decided that one outside our doors were going to be a toilet that I would use, because it's nearer and it's always available. So I've made that so that I feel comfortable in it.
Right.
Because it was like a workman's toilet.
It was, yeah.
Before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Nice.
I think they must have been having water as well somewhere in there, because the floor seemed wet.
Oh.
But apparently these pipes that they're putting through is coming from the heater above the door, which is a gas heater. That's been put in, I think, because it gets colder in winter, and then they've taken pipe, a flue from it, haven't they, to the outside wall,
And they're putting
that's
gas
above our
pipes
toilet.
in
Yeah, and they're putting gas pipes in above the ceiling
to feed the heater.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yes.
coming through from Mike's studio. I can never decide whether I call him Mike or Mick.
Oh, it's from down there, is it?
Yeah, it ended in there,
Oh.
so I'm not sure.
Right, I don't know. I didn't take a right lot of notice.
No, well, I saw him taking piping through down there
Okay.
to his studio, and then feeding it along the wall
Right.
on the other side of the studios.
Right. Oh, good. I'm glad they're not coming up our side.
Oh, no. But we were still getting out dust. There were brick dust on our unit when I went in yesterday.
And Pat
We had to clean it.
Pat does not allow dust. Nick's verboten.
Definitely on white furniture.
Yeah.
So I did that. And just give it a bit of a clean. And then I sat and did some cross stitch.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Talking
You've been talking to people, haven't you?
people, yeah. Yeah, they were telling me that there was something going on in the gallery.
They invited you, didn't
yeah,
they?
tea and...
She's part of the thing. Part of the setup now is Pat. Even though
I'm not an artist.
Yeah, she got invited to go down there, didn't you?
Yeah. Tea and textiles, I think.
Tea and textiles. But we had to go shopping, so she couldn't go.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah, I would have gone if we didn't need to go shop, but we definitely needed to go shop. So,
which we did.
We did.
I had a couple of hours on the drawing, so that's about 6 hours. Hours I've had on it, is it? So far, it's coming along nice. I'll show you it.
The lady, a couple of next door but one, she does things with driftwood and things that she's found on beach.
Yeah, she does.
Like makes pictures of them. Quite nice.
Yeah. I wonder if she has a website and sells them.
I don't know. I didn't ask her that. I'll have to ask her.
Ask her how she sells them.
Yeah. Well, she's got a son who's celiac.
And we sold a drawing. I sold a drawing yesterday.
Took a lot of doing, didn't it?
It was my cousin that we met on Sunday. I don't think they knew that I did drawings, that I did art. And they might have done. But I told them, I said to them when we left on Sunday, I don't know what they said to me, but I said, well, you just Google my name, all sorts will come up. So they must have done, because I got a message from them to say, we found your drawings, Trevor, and we think they're wonderful. Kudos to you. Kudos. What does that mean?
Kudos. No.
Kudos.
I've heard it, but...
Kudos to me. Anyway, she found a dead website of mine. There's a lot of dead websites of mine on there.
Hey dear, dead.
And she saw this drawing called the Squall. And I've never... It's a drawing that I like, actually. It's a pastel drawing. But no one's ever really bothered about it. I'd forgotten all about it.
Yeah, it's a seawall, sand, sea and sky, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's nothing...
And in distance, it's raining. You know, like a squall in the distance. Yeah. And she really liked it, did Claire. So she tried to buy it on this dead website of mine, which obviously she couldn't. So I told her to hang fire, and when I went to the studio yesterday, I thought, where on earth is that drawing? I haven't seen it for ages, so I had to go searching for it, but I found it.
It was in his drawer,
and I put a new mount on it, and went down to the post office and got some packaging material, and then I emailed her last night. I put it on my shop. I put it on my shop, and I said to Claire, it's there now. If you want to buy it, it's there now. Go now and buy it. And I give her a link. Well, she had not but trouble. Everybody has not but trouble with me in my website. She says it's out of stock. So I went on website. It wasn't out of stock. There's only one because it's the original. So there's only one that you can buy a print of it, but she wanted the original. So I checked. So I emailed her and I said. She said, "Can't I just pay you direct?" And I said, "You can do, but I would prefer it if you would try to buy it from the website because I want to make sure it's working properly. And, you know, you're the ideal candidate to try it out for me." So I said, "Go have another go because I've had a look. And it says there's definitely one in stock." So she went again and it worked. It went through fine. So I'll be sending that off to her on Thursday because I can't send it today because we've got to drive to Brig today to go to the dentist. Me and Pat.
It's about an hour and 20 minutes in it from here.
Yeah. We've both got a chipped tooth, pair of us. So that was
helpful.
My day.
Helpful to you, that one too.
Yeah, it was, because I now know it works.
Yeah.
It does work. I don't know why. It may be that she tried to put it in the what do you call it? The
basket?
Trolley. Basket? Yeah, the basket. That she tried the cart. She tried to put it in the cart before she'd chosen the size. You have to choose the size first. So it may have registered that it had already sold.
Oh, right.
You see, because she'd tried to put it in cart. It won't let her go to cart because she hadn't chosen a size. I don't know whether that's what happened. Because I couldn't understand. And this technology, it's so complicated, ain't it?
Yeah, so then we had to bring it back here. So that
Alethea needed to be able to take a photograph of it so I could send it to Andy for him to be able to put it in his shop there, ready for if someone bought a print.
Yeah.
And I said to Andy, "Is it all right for printing from?" And he says it is.
Yeah, because you took a photograph and he said that ain't, there's too pictures are not right.
My camera's no good for taking photos. So that it's available as a print and all now, because Andy says it's fine. Yeah.
I wonder, because when we went to Marx's, when we'd done the shopping in Marx's, I said to Trevor, you take it through checkout and go put it in car, because I wanted to go to Asda to pick a few bits up from there. And he said that when he got to checkout, that the girl there said, "Where is everyone?"
Yeah, she did.
Now,
yeah, really quiet.
Yeah, now I was just thinking about it, that it's first at month, isn't it, Ram? You know, first week in month.
Yeah.
Maybe people haven't got the money through from, I don't know, wherever they get it from nowadays. Money.
No, I don't know.
No.
I don't know
even
whether
Asda seemed quiet to me.
You what, Pat?
Even Asda seemed quiet.
Yeah.
Didn't it? Trevor found me in Asda, but I think he hates walking up and down.
I hate it. Looking
you
for
should have given me a ring.
God,
and I tell you what,
I walked up to Tills first, because I thought, she says to me, "I'm just going to go get some curries for Alethea," because Alethea don't like the curries from Mark's.
No, well, we don't.
We don't either. So after I put all shopping away, I went to Cash Point to get your money, and I went to Tills to wait for you, and I waited, no sign here, and I wanted a pee, so I thought, I'm going to have to go downstairs and go to the loo. So I went downstairs and come back, still no sign here, so I started walking round. Well, you wouldn't think you could disappear so easily, and every time I do that, I'm ages finding you.
Yeah.
I think, where the heck is she? But anyway, I did find you.
Yeah.
But it was quiet.
Yeah.
It was.
Definitely, wasn't it? Mind you, we were, it was getting on, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a different time of day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was
it 4-ish?
We seem to have our routine now, since we had the studio. I mean, we're going up there at about 11:30, 11:45, something like that. And I'm drawing for a good couple of hours. So, and it's getting to about, I don't know, 2:30, innit? And we haven't eaten. So we have to, when we went, this time we went to cafeteria in Marx's, didn't we? And had a bit of lunch in there.
Yeah.
But other day when we went, you took some cup of soups.
Yeah.
And we had some cup of soup and bits in studio.
Yeah.
Can't be going out every day.
No.
But we seem to be having us lunch later, and then we don't want out to eat then until about 7 o'clock at night.
Which is unusual for us.
I know. And I don't like eating late normally, but...
No. You've been all right.
I've been all right, yeah. Yeah.
We're not having a lot.
No. We are eating later on the night.
Yeah.
Which I never thought that would happen.
I think I did I bought some gluten-free cheese from Asda. And
Dairy-free.
Dairy-free, yeah. And you had that on toast with some tomatoes.
Yeah, cheese and tomato really on toast. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. The gluten-free stuff's expensive though. I got some spready cheese, gluten-free and dairy-free.
Well, you spent 110 quid, didn't you?
That were all together with Max's. I only
Max
spent
and Asda.
50.
60 and 50.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, £110, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like that.
Yeah.
And she said, I still haven't got everything.
No, you go and you buy these things and you still don't get everything.
Mind you.
Didn't get hardly any fruit.
Canada. What were it? Somebody bought in Canada. A wee watch.
Must have been Chrome.
Either Chrome or Cat Lady.
Well, we've only just watched Cat Lady, so it must have been Chrome.
And bought something. I couldn't believe how much it was. We think it's dear here. Oh, Canada's terrible.
Yeah.
Really expensive.
Yeah. It is. So, Alethea's out with Emily. They've gone for breakfast somewhere.
Yeah, Emily's come today.
And
They've
they're coming
gone out
back
for
here.
breakfast.
And Tracy's at work, and then she's coming back, getting changed and going back out because she's going to take pictures somewhere.
Right.
So she said she might not be here when we get back.
Right.
So.
Right.
There you go.
It's
It's
a busy lifestyle now, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely busy at the moment. As I say, I haven't had a chance to do any ironing.
No. House is getting neglected.
Alethea's vacked and dusted all this morning.
Ah, I thought I heard somebody down
Did you? Yeah, she's done all down here and up in room, and I think she's done downstairs toilet because there's found towel that were in there on here.
Right.
Ready to go in washing machine. So she says, I've disinfected your table for your grandma. This table.
Oh, right. I disinfected it.
Yeah, she's got a spray.
All right. So,
I need to move because I want
yeah, we better get going. So we'll see you later, folks. Bye, everybody.
Bye.